very negative news, and wasn't the brightest portion. Oh, and of course, 6ix9ine hit me too. It's not the best thing I could report at this moment, but Yo Gotti's brother, Big Juke, was actually shot and killed after a funeral service. Very sad event. I'm going to try to give you a little bit of detail. So apparently there was a funeral service happening in Memphis, and it was of a supposed kingpin, which this is what everybody keeps saying, okay? Let me see if I could put this up. It says Yo Gotti's brother, Big Juke, was killed in a possible targeted attack in Memphis. He was fatally wounded not long after attending a funeral service of a loved one on January 13th. The start of a new year is now marred by the tragedy of Yo Gotti and his family following the news that his brother and Anthony Big Juke Mims being gunned down in Memphis on Saturday afternoon. They confirmed that he was fatally wounded outside of Perignans? How do you say this word, Chad? Perignans? Oh, Perignans Restaurant and Event Center on the 6300 block of Winchester Road. He was in the area for a funeral and a repast service. I keep hearing repast. What's a repast, Chad? What's a repast? What's a repast, chat? Let me look this up. I've never heard repast service. I'm going to look it up. What the fuck? It's to my... Oh. Is a meal shared by family and friends of the deceased person after a funeral service. It's another way to reminisce, celebrate, or honor the deceased. Additionally, it provides a sense of community comfort for those grieving. So I'm guessing it's something where people eat. Okay. According to the remaining Instagram stories, Juke was honoring his late uncle, Las Vegas Eric. He remembered the late family member as a legendary kingpin. Footage circulating online showed the collective music group, CMG, businessman dressed in a black suit as he embraced loved ones during the service. We do feel that the individual that was shot was possibly targeted by the suspect. This is what the Memphis police said in a press conference. He was rushed to St. Francis Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Second male victim was critically injured and transported to Regional One Health. Information regarding suspects has not been released. It's unclear if Gotti was also in attendance at the time of this report. Break It Up artist has not issued a public statement regarding his brother's untimely demise. Fellow Memphis rapper Finesse2Tymes, however, wrote on Instagram that he never thought he'd be posting this as he shared a photo with Juke with a smile on his face as an outing. Let's play this real quick, chat. I think this is a new...
Get you back to that story we told you about off the top of the broadcast, a deadly shooting in Hickory Hill with connections to Memphis rapper Yo Gotti. Fox 13's Lakia Scott joins us live tonight from St. Francis Hospital. That's where the victims were taken. Lakia, what were you able to find out? Good evening to you.
Good evening, Daniel. Well, at least 5 police sources have confirmed with Fox 13 that the person killed is Anthony Mims, also known as Big Juke. Now, Big Juke is the brother of rapper Yo Gotti. Now, we were at that scene earlier tonight. Police say 2 men were shot outside Perion's restaurant and event center around 4:15. Now, that's on Winchester near Kirby. According to the Memphis Police Department, the victim was inside a vehicle at the time and was brought here to St. Francis Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. Now, I'm also learning there was a second person who was shot and was also taken to the hospital. It has not been confirmed who the second person is, but we do know it is a man, and he was airlifted to Regional 1 in critical condition. Now, the Memphis Police Department spoke with us today in a press conference. Let's listen.
Right now, we do have video that we're analyzing but we don't have a clear suspect identified at this time. But we know that a weapon was used, a firearm was used in this incident. We do feel like the individual that was shot was possibly targeted by the suspect.
Can you tell us whether one of the victims is Yo Gotti's brother?
I can't confirm anything yet.
Now, again, at least 5 police sources confirmed with Fox 13, again, is the brother of rapper Yo Gotti. Now, according to police, there is at least one shooter, but there may be more involved. Daniel.
Fox 13's Lakia Scott starting our live coverage off at 9 with major breaking news.
Wow. Let's get to a few things. The rumors are spreading, and we'll address that in a second. But Yo Gotti's brother, who, by the way, let me be clear, if it was anybody's relative who passes away, it might make some local news, but maybe not national news, and people wouldn't be talking about it this much unless it has to be in connection with something else. So we all know in Memphis, a few years ago, young DOLPH was tragically gunned down at Makeda's cookie shop. I believe it was Makeda's, I believe. Man, oh man. You know, I don't want to sit here and be part of the problem and celebrate violence, but ever since young DOLPH died, it's been a tornado up in that city, man. Let me tell you this. The people that the police got in custody, they weren't the masterminds of why young DOLPH died. They weren't the people who put things into play. There was a lot more people than, I guess what I'm trying to say, that were arrested. Here's what's happened, though. We've never seen such a thing. And I didn't know that young DOLPH was his love. Every nigga who had anything to do, any association with the killers of young DOLPH has been murdered. I promise you. Most of these guys were already under investigation. By the way, it's been 3 times actually that I counted that the police locked up additional people to the murder. So they locked up their primary suspects, then some other people, then some other people. And the reason why is because they do believe that this was a hit. When young DOLPH died, it was a hit. I don't know who's behind it. I don't know if that's true. But regardless, it appears that people who care deeply about young DOLPH have taken that to heart and have exacted revenge on anybody who they feel could have been a part of a plot that ultimately led to his demise. We've never seen a situation where the subsequent days after he died, there was like 15 people shot, multiple deaths. Everybody was getting active. I'm not saying this to be bragging or boasting about murders, especially within the black community. But it's clear that young DOLPH was a very beloved figure. That didn't stop. That year, those couple of months, it continued. Now, a lot of people are talking about this particular situation. And some people, for whatever reason, I don't know why, they think that Big Juke may have been possibly involved. Or what are the reasons why DOLPH is not here today? I don't want to say that definitively. I don't want to put anybody at harm. But one of the reasons you're seeing so much violence within Memphis is because there is a blood vendetta against everybody who has been associated with DOLPH's demise. Let's go over some facts. Black youngster, I believe his brother got shot like at a gas station, allegedly. Yo Gotti, his brother got killed. people who were associated and supposedly with the guy or one of the guys who may have did the shooting murdered. This is a really spooky case. A really spooky case that we're looking at that essentially there's more street justice being done than actually police justice. Now, unfortunately, I was bombarded with pictures of the deceased, and I never liked that. So at the funeral, and I'm hearing conflicting reports. They're saying that at the funeral, and I'm trying to see if I can find. I don't even want to show because I might show something that shows somebody dead, and I don't want to do that. Apparently, there's videos, like actual videos of the people. There's videos of the people doing the shooting, but there's videos of the person after the shooting, which I would never show. This is fucked up, bro. This is fucked up. To completely read and go into a little bit more, because some people are trying to tie it to the young DOLPH shooting. Young DOLPH. Now, what's this?
Oh man. Yeah.
Okay, let me try to figure out what's going on.
Y'all already know what's going on.
What in the fuck?
Oh, first, who really have a motive to?
All right, this nigga's just chatting. I can tell he's just chatting. I think there's actually video of maybe young DOLPH previously speaking on the guy who's deceased now prior to his death. Oh no.
Is that Chris?
What the fuck is this?
In the video, and your boy in a little situation, just I really.
Who the fuck is this?
Alright, bet. Now I ain't gonna lie,
Am I tripping?
and he ended up being put in one. And it's a picture of DOLPH, and he pointed at him, and people said that he was clowning him, right? But I'm like, y'all tripping, ain't nothing going on. But another PRE affiliate that goes by the name of Snoop Bands, I think, if I'm mistaken, a rapper also from that group, put up a post on Facebook that's been going viral and said, "Come pick up y'all juke pass." Now, like I said, these are guys that were openly saying things about Yo Gotti, the whole label, do straight drop, and they've been very vocal in saying how they feel about the situation. Now, this situation is sad, man, because so many other news and other videos have been surfacing since the passing of his big brother, and they really show you that they really had some tension, and it's not just a coincidence. Now, a video that people has been seeing all around social media.
All right, man. Oh, by the way, for all y'all Cardi fans, Cardi hit me with a green light just now. New Cardi tonight. He probably posted on the story too. But Cardi has hit me directly and said, "Ak, we have new Cardi music dropping tonight." We're gonna get back to this. Yeah, that's what Cardi told me.
New Cardi dropping tonight. New Cardi dropping tonight.
That's fire. I like it. I'm ready. All right. Let me try to go a little bit deeper into this. Obviously, there's a lot of conversation. Yo, is it revenge for Dolph? I honestly don't know. I'm trying to figure out like where the association is, but I'm not trying to start like rumors or like create like weird shit or whatever. Like some like pages might be trying to like take advantage of it. That's not what I'm trying to do. Anyway, there is people have said that like for whatever reason people are like really stuck on this like karma thing, and they're like, hey, Yo Gotti's brother was making fun of Dolph's passing, which I don't know if this is true. Let's see. Turn my mic up. Turn your shit up, dog. All right. Okay. Damn, my bad. All right. Is my mic good? All right. Mic check. Whoa. Yeah, all right, cool. So I know what y'all want. I don't know why is YouTube down or is my shit down? Here we go.
So guess what? I'm gonna come say today. I'm gonna come pay you rent if y'all got somewhere to stay. I'll pay your car note. I'll pay your jewelry note so you won't get repoed. You feel me? Whatever else you renting or leasing, I'm gonna pay that. But when this break back over, I want 10% of what you make. I'm saving you in a crucial time, so don't think I'm trying to get over on you. Cause you don't want to get put out. That'll ruin your career.
Welcome back to the channel once again, fam.
Okay, I don't know if this is actually relevant to the situation or actually real, but I'll say this, man. There's a lot of murder and a lot of unfortunately, the situation between CMG and PRE is really negative. Like, really negative. I mean, Yo Gotti's brother passes away, and I see some of the PRE niggas, like, the first thing they say, which usually gives us a hint of maybe what happened. They're like, rest in peace, Dolph. Like, they're hearing someone died associated to Gotti, and they're like, rest in peace, Dolph, which almost kind of makes it feel like, you get what I mean? Unfortunately, man, there's so much negative energy hanging around Yo Gotti, hanging around CMG, hanging around even PRE. The facts of the situation is this. You had two black men, who didn't see eye to eye on, and from what I know, on a handful of things, signing with each other, maybe a girl disagreement in between it, but a handful of things. They were competitive. Yeah, they talked a little bit of shit, but they were competitive. And the result of this is that one man is now currently deceased, and the other man, who he's tried to have and continue with his success in music, but gun violence and bloodshed seems to haunt the people around him and situations close to him. It almost makes it seem like there was no winners in all of this. There was no winners in all of this. It's a stark reminder that the best possible scenario probably would have been for both men to ignore each other. Y'all both successful, y'all both rich. You don't have to compete. You could do what you got to do for your family, for your people. And that's the saddest situation of it all. Because I'm seeing fans like getting caught up in this. Like, you know, when I first seen like people sent me pictures, which was heinous. It was like, so watching somebody who was clearly wounded multiple times, damn near fatally. And I heard fans was like, yeah, get back as a motherfucker. And they were saying shit like, things like that. I was just like, yo, come on. But unfortunately, that's where I think this situation's at. This situation is only at bloodshed where everybody celebrates it. You know, I'm not trying to fully like put everything out, which I know you guys are on social media, so you guys are not like, you guys aren't blind, right? But in reality, everything I've seen from the people associated with either side is nothing saying, hey, listen, we need to stop this shit. Everybody's just either celebrating revenge or, like, for example, like I had seen this shit right here. I don't know if it's still up. On Say Cheese TV. Shout out to Say Cheese, by the way. Shout out to you, Sean Cotton. I looked on this page when it first happened. And even looking at this page, I saw like craziness, like even in the comment section. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Oh no, let me see. Like, for example, Paper Route Woo. Somebody allegedly associated with PRE, which is Paper Route Empire, right? One of Dolph's people, you can see Dolph right here. He says on his caption for this, reminiscing about all the good times, miss you, my dog. This person's in the comments when he hears something happens to Yo Gotti's brother, and he says, belt to ass round this motherfucker, huh? You hear people get back as a motherfucker. You'll see many different variations from people who are really connected to these people that it's not axe snitching if I say they got a war down there in Memphis, man. They got a war down there in Memphis, and we've never seen something like this before. Usually when you kill the head of the snake body refuses to move or they just dissipate. This is the first time we've seen they killed the head of the snake, a.k.a. Young Dolph. And I ain't gonna lie, the body is out to kill everybody who killed the head of the snake. For me, I think this is sad, man. Imagine losing your brother. Imagine losing a relative. Imagine being Yo Gotti at this point, where just really functionally and spiritually, I would hope, but just even mentally, and just even business-wise, you should be far removed from all this shit. Like, you should be on another level. He is on another level. He signed multiple other artists. He's one of the best CEOs right now, black CEOs. But today, he's waking up. Today, he has the unfortunate task of either going to identify his brother's body or dealing with his funeral arrangements, which is nothing but sad. I think sometimes y'all fans be doing too much and y'all be thinking y'all really a part of this shit. No, y'all not. Man, this is sad, bro. It was sad and incredibly sad when Young Dolph died. It was sad when a relative of Black Youngster died. It was sad when the relative of Yo Gotti has now passed away. And it's one of those things that we're almost stuck saying, like, is there a way for reconciliation or stopping the violence? Or are we all just victims and you got to just let, like, there is a strategy just saying, man, let them niggas just kill each other, bro. And that's the saddest part about it. Shit's sad. Yo, what is it worth? Oh, okay, you always wanted Angela Simmons. Now you got her. You always wanted a jet. You always wanted this. You always wanted that. Now you got it. But you established those dreams when you was with your brother. When y'all probably was sleeping head to toe in a bed. Y'all was like little kids. You've lost that person in your life now. Is this shit all worth it? See, I'm not in the streets, so like I know people in the streets be like, oh, it's part of the game. Everything is part of the game. Was this shit worth it, man? I couldn't imagine what Yo Gotti's going through today. I can't imagine. There's people saying that his mom was there. Some people believe his mom was injured. I don't know if that's true. Go to Yo Gotti's Instagram. You know, he's promoting music, this and third. Some people also say, well, it was only inevitable to happen because once you live in a certain type of life and bask in a certain type of energy, it's only so long before that energy reciprocates itself and returns to you. Like, Yo Gotti is still celebrating death music. Sound fucked up to say, but I have so much sympathy for him because nobody could ever relate to losing your loved one or losing someone you've known for all your life. And possibly it was over some rap shit. It was over some egos. It was over some street shit. Bullshit, if you ask me. Now, just so many people who I've seen like reacting to stuff, and you know, there's an entire group of people I don't know if this was him reacting. People were saying Rick Ross was reacting. I don't know if he was reacting to that, but the whole hip-hop community was shaking.
It's approximately 7:52 a.m. I flew out of Houston 3 a.m., got back to Miami. I'm heading to an event titled 5,000 Role Models, where we acknowledging the young leaders, the young kings, our young brothers. We got to empower the brothers. And while I'm speaking on this, our brothers in Memphis, I need y'all to know it's only one way to wisdom and wealth, and that's through each other. You understand? Through each other. Put the ski masks down, put the guns down. Let's embrace each other now. Let's show that love. Rest in peace to all our good brothers, man. It's approximately 7:52 a.m.
Okay.
I flew out of Houston 3 a.m., got back to Miami.
Now,
I'm heading to an event titled...
Now, police in Memphis have released a picture of the vehicle, and I'll read it here. Memphis Police Department released an image of the vehicle they believe to be connected to a fatal shooting on Saturday on Winchester Road. The shooting left Anthony Mims, which is Big Juke, dead, and another male victim injured. He was killed in a shooting Saturday. They confirmed on Sunday. According to the Memphis Police Department Facebook post, an officer was in the area of 6385 Winchester Road around 4:15 p.m. Saturday when he heard multiple gunshots. The officer went to the location, found two victims with multiple gunshot wounds, both who were transported to the hospital. Mims, 47, was identified as the victim who was pronounced deceased at the hospital. The second male victim was in stable condition Sunday. During a press conference on Saturday, Deputy Chief Paul Walwright said police was analyzing video but did not have a suspect identified at the time. He said it wasn't clear if there were multiple shooters. We do feel like the individual that was shot was possibly targeted by the suspect, Wright said. And apparently they released this image of a vehicle they believe to be connected to the fatal shooting. They said the two men were shot because they were attending a repast following the funeral service. On Sunday, police said a witness on the scene said suspects in a white SUV were responsible for the shooting. The vehicle is a white Ford Explorer with black wheels, dark tinted windows, and the images of it were captured on surveillance video. No arrests have been made, and the investigation is ongoing. Anyone with information is asked to contact Crime Stoppers. Wow. It's most likely this vehicle was used to commit this crime. Tinted out windows, no license plate. somebody who's riding around in heavy tints, no license plate, they're probably intending to do a crime. Not necessarily saying a murder or a hit. Could be trying to steal another car. But they're probably trying to intend to do a hit or trying to intend to do some crime. This is sad. You know, we've heard things before which was never really confirmed or whatever. People said that, you know, DOLPH had a DOLPH family had a restaurant that may have gotten shot up. We never got confirmation of that. But that was like buzzing in the air at one point. I guess what I'm trying to say is that this whole situation just looks sad, don't it? It looks incredibly sad. The people with all the money that they've worked so hard for can't enjoy it because people want them dead. They can't even just leave Memphis. They have family there. Or if they did abandon Memphis, people call them fake. People call them, say that they sold out. So they got to be in the area that their enemies could possibly take aim or toll on them. To me, that seems tough. That seems tough. Somebody was also saying that his mom got hit, but I only heard of 2 victims. I've only heard of 2 victims. Okay? Now, on Say Cheese TV, and, you know, some of these things, man, I don't know Gotti like that, but, like, I'm really eerie about posting certain stuff, bro. Like, bro, to be honest, nobody wants their last moments captured on video. Nobody wants that, right? I would hope nobody wants that, right? Apparently in the last couple of moments before, and so people are confirming that Yo Gotti was there. They're saying the last couple of moments before he was killed, this is what it looked like. This is at the funeral, I'm guessing.
Go hand in hand. My own.
Okay, I got to mute it because they're playing the music. I believe this is Yo Gotti here, and I think this is Big Juke here. Right? Big Juke here. Is this Big Juke? It looks like this is Big Juke, and this is Yo Gotti. Wow. Wow. Crazy. Crazy. Hopefully they don't show the body. I'm gonna play this. Let me see.
Huh? Big Juke dead. Hey, for real? Big Juke. Whoa. Yeah, I see him over there. It's a what is it, a birthday? What is it, repast or a birthday party? Oh, both ain't repaid. That's what they said.
Hey, listen, I don't want to try to put nothing on nobody unfairly or whatever. I got no idea if this got to do with young DOLPH or nothing. But God damn it. Young DOLPH might have been the most loved nigga I've ever seen in the history of hip-hop. I don't think there was more sliding about Pac, more sliding about Nipsey Hussle. Nigga, this type of sliding here, nigga, is a different... Nigga, these niggas got a slip and slide going on in Memphis. I don't know what the fuck. I didn't know that DOLPH was loved like this. Because this is all coming from hurt. All the hurt that's being propagated. People now getting shot, injured, hurt, killed. Is because, allegedly, maybe because, wow. Did you know he had that much love? I've never seen some shit like this. They've literally been killing in Memphis for 3 straight years since Young DOLPH died. I've never seen some shit like this. You know when King Von said, yo, he was like, yo, if he died, his niggas gonna raise the murder rate? Nah, he wasn't talking about his niggas. He was talking about Young DOLPH niggas. Whoever Young DOLPH niggas is, them niggas is hurt to the core. Because they've been killing anything that they could feel is responsible. What is going on? But I do pray for healing for those brothers too. You could kill everybody. Dolph is not coming back. That is the unfortunate part about this, right? Like, yeah, you know, some people are going to be ignorant. Like, yeah, them niggas is sliding. They slid for Dolph. Yeah, bro, you knew his niggas was on that type of time the first week. There was multiple shootings. The city was hot. Just can't bring Dolph back, though. Yo, Memphis is a trip. I swear I never knew people loved Dolph like this. I'm going to pray for safety for everybody who has a name. For the family and relatives of Dolph and Yo Gotti. For the family and relatives of, you know, Key Glock. For the family and relatives of everybody associated who may not even be necessarily into this beef. Bro, it's sad to hear people's lives getting taken like this, man. Jesus. And I know I probably sound like a whole bitch. I'm just sorry, man. Memphis been really, they've been spinning like a tornado over this shit. It said, rap fans on social media call out Dolph fans for celebrating the death of Yo Gotti's brother. It said, y'all not even from Memphis. Somebody says, niggas not from Memphis, never been to Memphis, but celebrating Yo Gotti's brother dying just because there was young Dolph fans. Yeah, I think that's wrong, too. I think that's wrong. By the way, Paper Route Woo, he says he ain't got to be from Memphis to feel that shit. Basically, he's saying, man, fuck that shit. Like, you don't need to be from Memphis. You know what I keep thinking, though? And, like, remember, I'm super green. I don't know nothing about gangs and shit like that. Yo, did niggas know that Dolph and his niggas was like that? Because if niggas knew that y'all doing something to Dolph was going to result in 3 years of nonstop killing, niggas might have been like, man, go ahead and get your pussy-ass chocolate chip cookie from the Mercator's, nigga. I ain't going to fuck with you. Did niggas know that it was going to be 3 years of nonstop slaughter, bring him to the butcher shop, belt to ass, never seen more spinning like this nigga's spinning like a goddamn yo-yo or a goddamn tornado? Did people notice? Or maybe they thought like, nah. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Chat. I still my P's and Q's. I already got 3 suspects. I got the niggas' names. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I don't know if it's my place to say nothing. This is one of the ones where I'm like, hey, listen, man, y'all got some other shit going on. I'm gonna just chill out. When Takeoff died, I had to solve that murder. Like, nigga, I was like, nigga, give me a badge for today. I gotta solve this shit. This shit, I'm like, I want no parts. I got 3 names already. I got Instagrams. I already got it. I'm sorry. I already got Instagrams. But this is what I'm like, you know what? They have a famous saying in Philly, stay out of Philly business. I'm like, I'm going to stay out of Memphis business. I think whatever they got going on there, them niggas who mad and keep doing all this crime, they know what they doing. I'm going to just leave whatever they got going on alone. I just got a couple names though, but I'm going to just leave it alone. By the way, I know I got one for real because he got that same car on his story, not his story, on his page. He deleted that video. Should delete it before. Come on, if you're going to go in a drill in a car, delete the video before you go in the drill. Not after the car's on national news. Like, come on, bro. Come on. But it's not I don't know what's going on. I didn't know that PRE was this strong. Why y'all didn't tell me this is going on? Hey, let me tell you this. And by the way, again, I'm not saying this is gonna sound ignorant, and I hate to sound ignorant. I do hate to sound ignorant. Trust me, I'm not here trying to like incite beef. Like we're all black people, bro. Like we don't want these cities that we mostly populate as people as I don't want these things to be filled with just bloodshed and murder, bro. Okay, that's not my goal. But I do want to say, being a fan of rap music, yo, chat.
First off, I want to say RIP Juck Man and RIP Young Dolph. This whole situation, it's a sad situation and it could have easily been prevented. This whole situation happened out of ego and it's like a never ending cycle. Because Young Dolph died and probably other stuff and other people died. Now, you feel me? Black Youngster's brother died too. So Black Youngster's brother died. Now Yo Gotti's brother died. And what's next, bro? Like now they're gonna spin back on them and then they're gonna retaliate back. It's like a never ending cycle, bro. Like where did the beef even start between Yo Gotti and Young Dolph? Like all the stories I heard when Yo Gotti and Young Dolph first met, it was like some cool shit between the two. Like Yo Gotti, he was trying to sign Young Dolph. I think Young Dolph said that he was trying to give him 20K, and I think like he felt disrespected for him trying to even offer him 20K to sign to him. First off, I feel like an artist should never sign to another artist, especially during that time. Young Yo Gotti was still dropping music. If you're signing to an artist that's still trying to drop music for himself, you're never gonna get anywhere because they're gonna focus on promoting themselves. They're never gonna really focus on promoting you. Even the biggest artist in the world, Drake, he can't like all the people he signed. Where are they? Like, it's hard to do that unless you're like a Lil Wayne, who all you have to do is put them on a feature. But not everyone has a Nicki Minaj and a Drake by their side that they could just promote. But besides that, man, like you feel me? It's a really sad situation. They were at a funeral for I don't know who the funeral was for. You feel me? Yo Gotti was there, Big Joke was there, their mother was there. They said it was a targeted hit and Jook got hit, and they said that Yo Gotti's mother almost got hit too. Which the whole situation's sad. It could have really been easily prevented, but the endless violence and the quote unquote spinning is never gonna end, bro. Like it's just gonna keep going in circles. Now because this happened, they're gonna retaliate back. Then it's just gonna keep going on and on and on. But what do you guys generally feel about this whole situation? What do you think could have happened to change the outcome of all of this? Like, what if Yo Gotti and Dolph they were just cool? Like he didn't try and sign him at all, but he tried signing him, and now look what happened. You feel me? He tried signing him, disrespect him with the 20K. Cause keep it a bug. If you're trying to sign someone, bro, you're not gonna disrespect them, bro. Like he probably wasn't even trying to be disrespectful. Dolph was probably like low during the time, but you feel me? Dolph was probably making that in the streets a week, probably. So he probably wasn't really like, you feel me? He saw it as disrespect. Like, damn, you shouldn't have signed me for 20K, not even 100K, 250K, bro. And you feel me? Dolph got big. He got his name out, independent, making 100K a show. Man, it's crazy. It's like I forgot what the name's called. It's like something effect. Uh, I was gonna say a potato effect, no, or pineapple, something effect, or ripple effect, or something, whatever it's called, where one thing takes place and a chain of events just happen afterwards. If you take that one thing out, then all them chain of events never happen. But hey, it is what it is, man. It's life. R.I.P. Jug, R.I.P. Blake Youngster's brother, R.I.P. Young Dolph, R.I.P. all the people over there, and it's sad to say in the next week or months or so we're gonna see someone else died. Hopefully Key Glock and all the PRE people they stay safe because spinning is never gonna end, obviously, and then when one of them dies, they're gonna spin back again. But yeah, let me know what you guys feel about this whole situation. What could have happened to change this? essentially is all I'm trying to ask. Let's debate in the comments. What could have happened that could have changed the outcome of how this went? It's your boy Big X News. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.